Reskill now, before the herd wakes up. Welcome back to AI Takeover, Jobs Lost, Jobs Born series. I'm Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and today's message is a warning, but also an opportunity. Because right now, you still have time. Not much, but enough. Enough to move before the masses. Enough to get in while the doors are still open. Today's video is called Reskill Now Before the Herd Wakes Up. And if you take it seriously, it could be the difference between leading the future or being crushed by it. Let's start with a truth you need to hear. The job loss hasn't hit everyone yet, but it's going to. We're still early. That's the illusion. AI is spreading, yes. Automation is expanding. But the full collapse hasn't registered with the herd. Not yet. Most people still think their job is safe, that it's a future problem, that their industry won't change, at least not fast. They are wrong. Every week, more companies go lean. More departments restructure. More tools launch that quietly eliminate another layer of human need. But it hasn't fully snapped yet. That moment, the tipping point, is coming. And when it hits, there will be a stampede. We're going to see millions of people laid off in waves, across sectors that once seemed untouchable. Not just customer service, not just retail. We're talking finance, design, education, marketing, law, HR, project management, diagnostics, logistics, copywriting, real estate. It's not a few fields. It's the foundation of the knowledge economy. And when the layoffs accelerate, everyone will panic at once. That's when reskilling becomes mainstream. And by then, it's already too late to be early. Let me break this down. Right now, the system still needs early adopters. Companies are still figuring out how to integrate AI workflows. They're still hiring humans who can bridge the gap, people who can combine old-school domain knowledge with new-school tool fluency. That's where the new roles live. Prompt engineers, AI workflow architects, human-in-the-loop analysts, automation leads, model reviewers, ethical compliance stewards. These aren't permanent roles. They're transitional footholds, bridges from one economy to the next. And if you grab one now, you have leverage. You're not one of 1,000 applicants. You're one of the few who saw the shift coming and moved first. But once the layoffs go mainstream, the bridge collapses from overcrowding. Everyone and their mother will be trying to take the same AI boot camps. They'll flood LinkedIn with identical credentials. They'll download the same prompt templates. And they'll all be trying to pivot at the exact same time. Competition will spike, differentiation will vanish, and wages will drop. Because supply will exceed demand. You don't want to be in that herd. You want to be the one already inside the gates while they're still lining up outside. Let's go deeper. Reskilling isn't just about learning how to use ChatGPT or Midjourney. That's surface level. Reskilling means reframing your value. It means understanding what AI can do, then positioning yourself around the gaps, the blind spots, the workflows that still need human guidance. It means letting go of titles like marketer or analyst or strategist and adopting new mindsets like, I'm an interpreter between models and humans. I'm a system optimizer across AI tools. I'm a brand voice refiner for synthetic speech. I'm an automation architect for creative teams. That's the level of thinking that wins. It's not about tools. It's about position. And those positions are filling now. Here's the brutal pattern we've seen across every past revolution. The early few get rich, the middle crowd gets overwhelmed, and the late adopters beg for scraps. We saw it with the internet. We saw it with social media. We saw it with crypto. Now we're seeing it with AI. The difference? This time, it's everyone's job on the line. If you wait until your boss lays you off, or your job is outsourced, or your role is absorbed into an efficiency upgrade, you're already behind. Because at that point, you'll be reskilling under pressure, under fear, under financial stress. You'll be one of tens of thousands flooding the same online courses, chasing the same entry-level certifications, hoping for scraps in a market that already moved on. But if you move now, you have runway. You can experiment. You can fail forward. You can be selective about where you land. Reskilling early doesn't just give you options. It gives you authority. You become the person who saw it coming, the one who helps others make the transition, the one who gets hired to train the new hires, the one who's not asking, what do I do, but offering solutions to people who waited too long. Here's what you need to understand. This isn't about being a tech expert. It's about being relevant in a machine-led world. You don't need to be a coder. You don't need to build models from scratch. You need to be fluent in the new logic. You need to know how to talk to machines, translate between systems, identify where human touch is still needed, spot the friction in automated pipelines, solve for the emotional gaps AI can't reach, and you need to start now, while the market is still receptive, while your resume still means something, while you still have a buffer of time to learn with curiosity instead of desperation. Because once the herd wakes up, that curiosity window closes. You won't be the explorer. You'll be in a crowd of panicked tourists, all trying to find the same exit. Let me give you an example. In 2022, prompt engineers were earning six-figure salaries with no formal degree. By 2025, it will be a saturated role. Why? Because everyone rushed in. The early movers secured the contracts. The latecomers got templated and commodified. That's how this plays out in every single vertical. Early means leverage, late means noise. And don't fool yourself with false timelines. You don't have a few years to figure it out. You have months, if that. The tipping point will not be gradual. It will be triggered by a viral layoff story, or a policy shift, or a major AI release that replaces another layer of jobs in a single update. And when that hits, the reskilling scramble begins. And by then, the gatekeepers are already inside. The jobs are already posted. The best positions are already filled. The system already restructured, without you. So here's the question. What are you doing today to make yourself irreplaceable? What system are you studying? What role are you preparing for? What value are you building that AI can't absorb? Because if you don't ask that now, the system will answer for you later. Hi, I am Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and SOS, School of Soul has a brand new series, the AI and Future Technology series. Look, you know the world is changing. And no, it's not going back to normal. Normal is over, and what's coming next is beyond anything we were prepared for. The School of Soul, AI and Future Technology series includes 319 videos on 1. The Download Society, How Data Has Replaced Destiny. 2. Predictive Future. Your next moves aren't random, they're forecasted. 3. Social Credit Systems. The behavioral economy now governs access. 4. Hive Mind. Synthetic telepathy and collective algorithmic control. 5. Nanobots inside you. Medical, military, and programmable intrusions. 6. Grief Tech. AI-fueled digital resurrection and simulated comfort. 7. Uploading your mind, consciousness transfer, and data-based identity. 8. Deep fakes plus AI clones. The replication of reality and identity theft. 9. Quantum humans. The merger of biology with quantum systems. 10. Digital afterlife, where your data goes when you die. 11. Resurrection science, reviving life through synthetic methods. 12. Immortal science, the end of death as we know it. 13. Longevity science, gene editing, anti-aging, and bio-upgrades. 14. Designer babies, engineered perfection before birth. 15. Artificial wombs, birth decoupled from the female body. 16. 3D printing, printing organs, limbs, and even humans. 17. The humanoid era, the rise of synthetic beings among us. 18. Legacy humans, the slow phase-out of unmodified analog people. 19. Smart cities, algorithmic environments that watch and decide. 20. Cloud-based societies, citizenship without borders or bodies. 21. Hackable humans, emotion, memory, and behavior under code. 22. Biometric scanning, your body is your password and your prison. 23. Sex tech, intimacy reprogrammed by machines. 24. Extinction of gender, fluidity, deletion, and design of identity. Every topic is fully explored with real-world technologies, patents, case studies, ethical analysis, and future forecasts. These aren't someday discussions. This is already happening. Join the SOS School of Soul Vault to overstand the future before it's implemented on you.